All right, and welcome back to another midweek resource video. This week we're going over chapter 5 in Galatians, and we're going to be spending a lot of time in verses 16 through 22 talking about this kind of war that's going on between the spirit and the flesh. And we're going to spend some time defining what that means. What is the spirit? What is the flesh? And how the spirit will eventually change our desires to be those of godly desires. However, our flesh will continue to make us act against our desires. And we'll spend a little bit of time in Romans chapter 7, verses 18 and 19, where Paul is talking about that very thing. We're also going to be talking about how the Spirit is who grants us freedom from the law. And our salvation is not based on how well we follow the Spirit or how often we reject our fleshly tendencies. There's a really good quote by John MacArthur in his commentary on this passage that says, "The flesh is powerless to fulfill the law, and the law is powerless to conquer the flesh." We're going to spend a little bit of time talking about our salvation is in Jesus, and it's not about how spiritual we are versus how fleshly we are. However, an evidence of our salvation is going to be how we act and how much more we allow the Spirit to take the reins. A parent point for this week for y'all to talk about and think on is to take some time and help your student or students come up with a definition in their own words for what it means to be fleshly and what it means to act in the Spirit, especially with this specific scripture in mind. That's all we have for chapter 5 of Galatians. We only have one more week in this book, and so we will see you next week for chapter 6.